Welcome to Marathon High School on what's turning out to be a really nice Wednesday afternoon. We'll be in the low 80s at first pitch. This is the regional semifinal game between Marathon and Auburndale. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Conley. Our pregame coverage is brought to you by Brickner Motors of Little Chicago. Brickner Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. When you need a new vehicle, let their family take care of your family on Little Chicago's northeast side. Marathon has had a good season. They get here with a 10-3 win over St. Mary's Catholic. Auburndale must feel a little bit like they're playing with house money. They beat a very good Whitburn team 4-1. The winner is off until next Tuesday when they'll play either Pacelli or number 1 seed Stratford. While the coaches are meeting at home plate, let's introduce you to the starting lineups. First for Auburndale, showing up in their road blues with white numerals. Peyton Weinfurter will lead off and play center field. Truxton Becker, shortstop, hits second. Both pitchers today will hit for themselves. Josh Lundgren pitches for Auburndale. He'll bat third. Sawyer Maslin plays first base. He'll be hitting fourth. Catcher is Brennan Welch, fifth. Devin Cherney, third base, sixth. Russ Teska in right field, hitting seventh. Caden Jantz plays left field, and he'll bat eighth. And Beck Damon plays second base and bats ninth. For visiting Auburndale, Weinfurter, Becker, Lundgren, Maslin, Welch, Cherney, Teska, Jantz, and Damon. Home team Marathon. See, this is the advantage of being a higher seed. Number 3 gets home games. Quillen Kunkel leads off and plays right field. Blake Underwood is the shortstop. He'll hit second. Drew Wolfel is in center field. He'll bat third. True Thurs, the pitcher, will hit for himself and will hit in the number 4 spot. Blake McCain is the designated hitter. He'll bat fifth, and he's hitting in place of the catcher, Brayson Schneider. At first base, Owen Chowder is batting sixth. Ian Schuta is the second baseman, seventh. Grant Salber in left field batting eighth. And Evan DeBrew is the third baseman batting ninth. So for the homestanding Marathon Raiders, Kunkel, Underwood, Wolfel, Thurs, McCain, Krauser, Schuta, Salber, and DeBrew. Our pregame introductions are wrapping up. We'll step aside, come back with our national anthem and the first pitch. Marathon and Auburndale, it's a loser-out game when we come back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
First for the visiting Eagles.
A little bit of hazy sunshine today outside of Wausau by what? We're about 10 miles away. Field is in excellent condition. We'll play on grass today. And the starting lineup's being introduced to a pretty good crowd here that's gathered. Marathon fans to the right of our Zaleski Sports camera. And Auburndale's shown up with a lot of their fans to our left.
Batting sixth and playing third base, number 2.
Just a very light breeze to kind of keep us comfortable. If the wind was dead calm, we'd be complaining that it was kind of hot today. What little breeze there is blowing in, but the weather is not going to be a factor for today's game. You say, well, gee, Marathon is going to play as the favorite today. Well, that may be true. But yesterday, right here on Zaleski Sports, we did a game where a number 6 seed, the DC Everest Evergreens, lost. Were taken out by a number 11 seed, the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. Bottom line is, in these playoff games, I mean, all the playoff games in the WIAA are single elimination. So what you've done up to this point means nothing if you don't produce today.
Batting fourth and doing the pitching, number 6.
Marathon wears their home white with red pinstripes and red numerals. Good look for them.
Number 24, Blake McCain.
If you're unfamiliar with our home field here at Marathon High School, it's cozy. Very little space between home plate and the backstop. And the field slopes upwards in left to left center field. I asked one of the Marathon coaches, how much of a slope is that? Says, well, between the regular playing surface and the outfield wall, it goes up about 8 feet.
And batting ninth and playing third base, number 4, Evan DeBrew.
For Wednesday afternoon baseball, let's go out to field level for the playing of our national anthem.
Umpires for today's
Marathon and Auburndale. First pitch when we come back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Marathon's favorite bowling alley and family fun center is Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon. Birthday parties, nights out with the family, night leagues, dinner with the family, and so much more is all under one roof at Marathon Sports Center. Open for lunch and dinner on Wednesday through Sunday with a menu that includes burgers, pizza, nachos, Friday fish fry, and so much more. You'll love the fun, energetic atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch the big game and plenty of space for your next celebration or event at Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon.
Back in Marathon, where right-handed pitcher True Thurs is taking his warm-up tosses. Let's set the defense behind him. In the outfield from left to right, Grant Salber, Drew Wolfel, and Quinlan Kunkel. The Marathon infielders, that's Evan DeBrew at third, Blake Underwood is the shortstop, Ian Schutt is the second baseman, and Owen Krauser's at first. Brayson Schneider catches, and True Thurs is getting ready to work. You know what the challenge is for the smaller schools at this stage of the season? Do you have enough pitching? Both of these teams played earlier in the week. So you need your number 2 or your number 3 pitcher to come out and get you a win today. The reward for a victory today is 6 days off, so you get to reset your pitching staff for games next Tuesday. We have the absolute best seat in the house. We're right over the catcher's right shoulder, and our press box is close to home plate. Someone in their wisdom decided that this game should start at 4:45, not 5 o'clock. We will start tick-tock 2 minutes late. No problem.
leading off the top of the first inning for the Eagles.
Peyton Weinfurter to lead off.
Peyton Weinfurter.
Weinfurter hits from the left side. Great day for baseball. Let's see how this game unfolds as these boys will be locked in battle. Remember Weinfurter from the basketball season, multi-sport athlete and fast. Thurs with his first pitch, inside, and we're underway. And that's up high 2-0. If memory serves, my memory's just fine on this. This broadcast crew did a football game here at Marathon earlier in the year, back in the fall, which I know seems like forever ago. Marathon's a great host and nice athletic facilities too. Thurs adjusts and Weinfurter is over the top. 2 balls and 1 strike. Drops in on the outside corner. Boy, that's going to be a good spot for Thurs to find today. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thurs has average to above average velocity. Again, we're just judging on his first couple of pitches today. Tapped to the right side. Pitcher's going to have to cover here. Raised to the bag. Safe. Thurs, the pitcher, was in a foot race with the very fast Weinfurter as Owen Krauser, the first baseman, came off the bag to try and field that ball. An infield hit to start off Auburndale. Truxton Becker will hit. Boy, I mean, in all sports, you'd love to play from in front. But especially in playoff, single elimination baseball, absolutely. Righty to righty, and time is asked for. Bunt is on. Bunt is down. This is a successful sacrifice. Only play to first. High throw. And the throw gets away. Runner advances all the way to third. Score that a sacrifice, but the runner moves from second to third on a throwing error.
Now batting the pitcher, number 21, Josh Lundgren.
Throwing error from DeBrew, who just sensed that he had to rush that over. I mean, the tough spot there is the other team's giving you an out. You've got to get it. Josh Lundgren, the opposing pitcher, with a chance to help himself. Let's see if the double steal is in order here. Runner's not going. Breaking ball is in. Strike 1. So this first inning not unfolding the way Marathon would want it. Breaking ball again, swing and a miss. So Thurs, for the first time this afternoon, gets himself ahead. Pitcher's on, batter's in, throw over to first. Runner's back. Throw is a little bit low over there. Not a lot of room in foul territory up the third or the first base lines. Coming home, foul back. Thurs has shown Josh Lundgren nothing but breaking balls. (0-2 pitch. See if Thurs tries to get him to chase here. Fastball, close, judged to be inside. 1-2. Lundgren at the plate looking for contact here. Marathon keeps the infield back, so they'd give up a run on a ground ball. Swing and a miss. Pitcher wins the battle. Lundgren is retired.
Now batting for the Eagles, first baseman, number 27,
Sawyer Maslin will hit. I know it's late in the season. Maslin's got the protective gear all the way up to his kneecap on that front left foot. Walking mash unit here. 1 out on the corners. Breaking ball is in for strike 1. And you know what? That's a nice pitch. Thurs has demonstrated that he can throw that for a strike. Just don't want to leave it out over the middle of the plate. Don't want to be too fat with the local. Got to mix in the express, too. Runner is going from first, hitting runs on to left field. Back. It's over the left fielder's head, up against the wall. 2 runs are going to come in. Throw is cut off. Truxton Becker is the trail runner, and he's the runner that came all the way around. He was on base with an error. So Sawyer Maslin obviously not running all that well. He's only at first base. But he's got himself 2 RBI. Auburndale will play from in front today. I was watching the ball, didn't get really a look at how Maslin was running down to first base. But he must be chugging a little bit to hit the ball that far up against the wall and only be at first. Brennan Welsh to hit. 1 out, now 2 in. Little high, ball 1. Baseball today is brought to you by Marathon Spine and Wellness. Too many people live with pain and injuries. At Marathon Spine and Wellness, the goal is to get you back enjoying the activities you love pain-free. With years of experience, cutting technological options, shockwave therapy, laser therapy, dry needling, chiropractic, therapeutic exercises, and more. Take your first step towards getting back to the life you deserve. Call Marathon Spine and Wellness for an appointment. Marathon Spine and Wellness. Move better, live better, feel better. Waiting on a 1-1 pitch. Bends him inside, 2-1. Bounced off the plate. That's a fair ball down the left field corner. Yeah, Sawyer Maslin, the lead runner, stops at second base. He was just kind of hobbling into second. Auburndale's got 3 hits and runners on first and second for Devin Cherney. The trick here for Marathon is to keep this a 2-0 game. 2-run leads come and go in high school baseball. You don't want to fall behind by 3 or 4 here. First ball swinging, fouled off. I will tell you this. Sawyer Maslin, the lead runner at second base, on a hit to anywhere, he's not scoring. I mean, he's just compromised with that huge brace on his left foot. He's going to be a station-to-station runner. Marathon infielders have to know that, too. They've got a slow runner and a force at third base on ground balls. This one smacked down the left field side. Foul. 0-2. Waiting to retrieve that ball out of play down the left field side. Home plate umpire prefers it when only 1 ball's in the field of play at a time. It does work better that way. Back at home plate, no balls and 2 strikes to Devin Cherney. Thurs could help the cause with a strikeout here. He's outside, 1-2. Coming home. Back to the pitcher. Throw to second. There's 1. On to first. Double him up to end the inning. 1-6-3. Marathon gets 3 hits. Auburndale gets 3 hits. 2 runs in. Auburndale will play from in front today. Marathon coming up trailing 2-0 on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
Welcome back to Marathon. I'm Chris Conley. Auburndale's got 2 runs in, and Marathon's coming up to hit in the bottom of the first. Josh Lundgren, right-hander. Not a particularly fast thrower, but a lot of movement on everything that he's been throwing for his warm-up pitches. Here's the defense behind him. Caden Jantz is in left field. Peyton Weinfurter is in center. Russ Teska is in right. Auburndale's infield, Devin Cherney plays third base. Bruxton Becker's the shortstop. Beck Gammon is the second baseman, and Sawyer Maslin's at first. Brendan Welch to catch, and here's Josh Lundgren ready to go to Quillen Kunkel. Kunkel hits from the left side, and here we go, Lundgren's first offering. Breaks in, strike one. Outside, ball and a strike. Baseball coverage today brought to you by Underwood Construction. For a custom-built home, you want to work with the best. Underwood Construction in Marathon, the perfect place to turn. Your next home experience, look to Underwood Construction. Just in ahead of the tag, a double for Kunkel to lead off Marathon.
Now batting shortstop number 3, Blake Underwood.
Here's Blake Underwood ready to hit. Outside, ball one. Tell you what, in these playoff games, neither of these teams going with their number one pitcher today. How could you? You've got to throw your best to get past the first round. Those games played on Tuesday. So everything is magnified. You kind of have a short leash for all of your pitchers today. Get into a lot of trouble, fall behind by 3 or 4 runs. Got to get them out, get somebody else in. 2 balls and no strikes here to Blake Underwood. In on the outside corner. It's a good spot for Josh Lundgren to be. 2 balls and 1 strike. Down the right field side and foul over the Marathon dugout. 2-2. Runner on second, nobody out. Marathon trying to get a little something back after allowing 2 runs in the top half of the first inning. Up high. Count fills up now to Blake Underwood. Drew Wolfel, one of Marathon's big bats, on deck. See if he'll hit with 2 aboard. Payoff pitch coming. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Blake Underwood is set back to the dugout. First out.
Now to play for the Red Raiders, center fielder number 11, Drew Wolfel.
Drew is out playing center field. We get a better look at him as he steps into the batter's box. He's a specimen. He's a big kid. Looks like your number 3 or number 4 hitter. First ball swinging on a line to left. Left fielder, though's got a beat on it, and there's the catch. Caden Jantz was well positioned. There are 2 outs.
Now batting the pitcher, number 6, True Thurs.
True Thurs, the opposing pitcher, will have to try and pick up this runner at second base. Thurs hits from the left side. Throws right, hits left. Got the neon orange glow stick bat. Open stance for True. Little high, ball 1. Broke, but broke after it across the plate. On the outside corner, strike. Everything above high school baseball, the pitchers almost never hit for themselves. So here's a chance for the opposing pitcher to try and help himself out. Counts a ball and a strike. Bounce to the left side and through. See if Marathon tries to score this run. There's got to be a play at the plate. Here's the throw. It's up the line. Safe. Marathon gets a run back. Thurs gets himself an RBI and moves up to second on the throw.
Now batting for the Red Raiders, number 24, Blake McCain.
Caden Jantz, the left fielder, was charging in. A better throw, and there would have been a play at the plate there for sure.
Courtesy running at second base for the pitcher, number 14, Colton Stevens.
Colton Stevens will come out as a courtesy runner. Hit to the outfield by McCain could tie this game up. Home plate umpire is logging in the courtesy runner. Two outs. Marathon looking for a hit to get this game even. Strike 1 to Blake McCain. Marathon's catcher, Braylon Schneider, does not hit, so McCain is DHing for him in this spot. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss over the top of that. It's 0-2. Josh Lundgren looking to close the door in the first inning with his lead still intact. Long set. See if the batter asks for time here. Swing and a miss. The inning comes to a close. Lundgren gets 2 of the 3 outs via strikeout. A double, a single, and 1 run back for Marathon. It's 2-1 at the end of 1 inning on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Find your next car, truck, sport utility, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Drive through their lot today to see rows and rows of vehicles ready to test drive. Or you can check out their complete inventory and see this week's featured vehicles at westsideservice.com. And check us out on Facebook. We're open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday or by appointment. At Westside, we service what we sell. Just a short drive from Rapid, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Find your next ride at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale, where we've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years.
Hi, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Abbey Bank is thankful for their customers. Your continued trust means the world. Join them each Friday in June for Customer Appreciation Fridays. Stop into any Abbey Bank location for a free Wisconsin dairy treat. A small way to say thank you and to celebrate June Dairy Month. It's their way of showing appreciation while supporting our hardworking Wisconsin dairy farmers. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Marathon, where it's 2-1 as we move to the visitors' second. Auburndale on top of Marathon. Auburndale's got 7, 8, and 9 due up to hit.
Leading off the top of the second inning for the Eagles, right fielder number 10, Russ Teska.
We've said earlier in the broadcast, the outfield slopes up in left field. It's not as extreme a slope. You remember the old Crosley Field where the Cincinnati Reds played? Great neighborhood ballpark. But their left field sloped up 12 feet. Outfielders, it was like climbing a mountain trying to chase line drives there. That you were just aware of it as you were going back, that you were going uphill too. No ballpark has any feature like that now. Maybe occasionally in high school baseball. Russ Teska leads off and takes up high, ball one. Football fans, who remembers the old Banta Bowl in Appleton? One corner of the end zone on the west side of the stadium. The corner sloped up to where the far pylon was. Then they put in artificial turf, and they had to excavate that out. Fly ball, shallow center. Coming in and making the catch is Drew Wolfel. First batter's retired.
Now to play for the Eagles, left fielder number 8, Caden Jantz.
You know, one of the things that you don't have a lot of anymore in Major League Baseball, you don't have neighborhood ballparks anymore. Crosley Field in Cincinnati used to be one. The old Forbes Field was in a great neighborhood in Pittsburgh, but just a residential area. Houses surrounded the ballpark. Line drive to left, caught. Evan DeBrew snags that one. Jantz had a hit that was ticketed towards left field. It was not to be. Quickly, there are 2 outs. Beck Damon to hit with the bases empty. Strike one. What are the few neighborhood ballparks that are left? Well, Wrigley Field. But in Chicago, Wrigleyville now has bars, restaurants, not as much housing as there used to be. Out in front there, swing and a miss. Both of the Los Angeles area ballparks don't have business districts around them. Dodger Stadium in Chavez Ravine, that used to be a trailer park. Inside, nope, call strike 3. Damon sees just 3 pitches and is sent back to the bench. A much improved 3-up, 3-down inning for Drew Thurs. We'll go to the bottom of the second when we come back. This is high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com. For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second. We go in a 2-1 ball game. True Thurs showed a lot of improvement from the first inning to the second. Got Auburndale out 1-2-3. See if Marathon can get him this run back. Owen Krauser to lead off from the right side. A final word about the great neighborhood ballparks of the past. Ebbets Field in Brooklyn. Boy, a neighborhood that I'm familiar with. I grew up there. Strike one. You know what the problem with Ebbets Field was? Built into one city block, so it was always going to be cozy, but there was absolutely no parking in that neighborhood. You brought your car, where you would leave it was blocks and blocks away. Ebbets Field was also a 5-block hike to the subway. So while a unique baseball environment, just difficult for fans. Dodgers in their last season in Brooklyn averaged only 13,000 fans a game. Why'd they move to Los Angeles? But back then, the money wasn't in the TV rights. The money was in selling tickets. Count here is quickly 3 balls and a strike as Marathon looks to put the leadoff runner aboard. Smacked up the middle. Shortstop with a play behind the bag, but won't be able to do anything with it. Truxton Brecker laid out, got his uniform dirty. All he did was keep that ball from going harmlessly into center field. A leadoff base runner for Marathon, and Ian Shuda to hit. Old-timers will remember this. Years ago, the state high school baseball championships used to be played at Marathon Park in Wausau, a place also where there was no parking. Bunt is down. Pitcher's going to make a play to second. Got him! Bang, bang play at second base. Josh Lundgren cuts down the lead base runner, and just barely.
Batting left fielder, number 15, Grant Sulber.
Shoot is at first on a fielder's choice, but the sacrifice is unsuccessful. Grant Salber to hit now. 1 out and still a runner at first base. Yeah, you would think that hosting the state baseball tournament, a lot of out-of-towners come in for that. Good for the restaurants, good for the hotels. How did that get away from Wausau? Well, in Appleton, there's more parking. It's a bigger stadium with better facilities. Whereas Wausau's athletic park is, you guessed it, a neighborhood stadium. Houses surround it, no room to expand. Strike there. Ball and a strike. Well, you know what? Behind the right field fence at Marathon Park in Wausau is a Little League field. I've always been glad over the years that no one said, let's take that diamond away from the Little Leaguers. Let's just stay there, although you say, gee, we could pave that over and make it a parking lot. Where's the joy in that? Up high, it's 2-1. I know we'll be doing some Legion games over at Athletic Park in Wausau before our summer is done. Right, but you get 8, 10, or 12 teams and all of their fans trying to get into Athletic Park in Wausau. Parking gets a little bit tight. At the plate here, it's 3 balls and a strike to Grant trying to get himself aboard. Runners going, ball 4. Josh Lundgren's first walk.
Now batting third baseman, number 4.
Evan DeBrew to hit. DeBrew's in the number 9 spot. Again, you would hope that Lundgren knows where he's in the batting order, that you want to challenge the number 9 hitter. Quillen Kunkel on deck started the game off with a hard-hit double. First pitch is up high to him. Baseball Today is brought to you by Axis Insurance for all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs. There's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. You have a friend in the insurance industry. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you. Breaking ball breaks in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. I think Evan helped the pitcher out there. I think that was going to be off the outside corner. One and two, a battle that Lundgren really needs to win here. Bouncing ball to second. They'll get the middle runner at second base back to first, not in time, and the throw is wild. A run will come in. I'm not sure if Truxton Becker, the shortstop, should have thrown that ball. He was not going to get the runner at first base and winds up throwing wild. An error allows the runner to come in.
Fielder number 2, Quillen Kunkel.
The middle runner, Grant Salber, is out at second base. There are 2 outs. But a throwing error ties the ball game. Kunkel to hit 1 for 1 with a double earlier today. Scored Marathon's first run. And now our game's all even. Hard hit, loose in the infield. Everybody's safe. That's an infield hit. Pitcher Lundgren had that ball on top of him so often. Very, very little chance of making a play there. Kunkel is 2 for 2. First and second, and Blake Underwood will hit. We talked about this in yesterday's game, where Eau Claire Memorial scored a tremendous number of runs with 2 outs. In playoff baseball, you don't want to surrender the inning. 2 outs, want to keep trying to create. Underwood is 0 for 1, outside, ball 1. Fly ball on the infield, should end the inning. Shortstop is out onto the outfield grass. Truxton Becker makes the catch. The inning is over. 2 hits, a run comes in on a throwing error to tie the game. 2 complete, 2-2. This is high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
When you need automotive repairs or parts, you know right where you're headed. Parts City Auto Parts in Marathon has everything you could need to keep your vehicle on the road and looking great. Whether you're looking for replacement parts, better performance, or auto accessories, it's all right here under one roof at Parts City Auto Parts. Jump online and head to PartsCityAuto.com and you can search for just what you need, or you can stop in person on Pine Street, just off Main Street in Marathon.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Auburndale's back to the top of their order here in the visitors' third in a game that's now tied 2 apiece. Auburndale scored 2 in the first. Then True Thurs buckled down in the second, got him out in order. Thurs has now retired the last 4 batters that he's faced. Baseball Today brought to you by Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows, all built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Infinity Exteriors, they guarantee quality you can trust.
Leading off the top of the 3rd inning for the Eagles, center fielder number 1, Peyton Weinfurter.
Here's Peyton Weinfurter, singled and scored his first time up. The winner here off until Tuesday, but they may have a date with the number 1 seed, the Stratford Tigers. Neutral field game for the winner. It'll be played in Crivets. Top of the third is underway. It's inside, ball 1. The strike zone has been true so far in this game, which is important with both pitchers throwing a lot of breaking stuff. To center field, couple of steps back, and Drew Wolfel makes the catch. Peyton Weinfurter is the first out here in the third.
Now to plate, shortstop, number 3, Truxton Becker.
Yeah, both of the pitchers would love generous corners in this game, and so far, pitches inside and pitches outside have been called true. Becker reached on an error his first time. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1 there on the outside corner. Lays off, and that pitch is high, 1-1. Should I share with you the story of the Q-Star umpire grading system? Now, of course, I know today you've got the Fox box, and you could appeal. Just tap your helmet, and they'll tell you if it was a ball or a strike. Bounced off the plate. Years ago when I was a kid, this goes back to the 1990s, Major League Baseball asked the umpires to stop giving the generous outside corner. Atlanta Braves pitcher Tom Glavine was a master at the outside corner. Tom Glavine's control was impeccable. So in the first inning, he would throw something that's just off the outside plate, see if it was a strike or not. And if it was a strike, then his next pitch would just be a little more outside. Was that still a strike? And Tom Glavine feasted throughout his career on outside corner strikes that were probably balls. As a free agent, he signed with the New York Mets. And the old Shea Stadium was one of 3 or 4 ballparks that had the Q-Star system in. It was just an electronic sensor, infrared technology, that measured whether or not the umpire was calling a true outside ball or strike. Tom Glavine hated that because suddenly pitches that were strikes were balls all the time because the umpires knew they were being graded. Down the right field side and out of play. Here it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. There was one game where Tom Glavine didn't get out of the second inning because he was walking a lot of people. When he was finally pulled, he took the baseball and threw it at the Q-Star machine. Blew it up. It incinerated. Tom Glavine, still a Baseball Hall of Famer. Tremendous accuracy. Here's a fly ball to right center field. Right fielder is over. Lots of time to get under it. And Quinlan Kunkel has made the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now to plate for the Eagles, the pitcher, number 21, Josh Lundgren.
True Thurs has done a nice job settling into this game. Solid in the second, and now he's got the first 2 batters out here in the third inning. I don't know. I think being a baseball umpire calling balls and strikes is virtually impossible today. Everyone at home knows if you got the call right or not. Never used to be that way. Bob Uecker told a great story from his rookie year. It's one of his first at-bats in the major leagues. And he thought the pitch was outside. So rookie Bob Uecker says, "Hey, ump, that was a strike?" And the umpire said, "Yes, rookie, and the next one is too." Ground ball to short. Got him. A 3 up, 3 down inning. Blake Underwood has thrown out Josh Lundgren. Back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings for True Thurs. We'll go to the bottom of the third, tied 2-2 on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Looking for a new or different career path right here in Marathon? Look no further than AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in the Marathon Business District. Hiring for fabrication and more, this local company offers competitive pay and plenty of flexibility. AH Machine is locally owned and operated and is a proud supporter of the city of Marathon. Good luck to the Marathon High School athletes this season from AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in Marathon.
Bottom of the third is on in a 2-2 game. I'm Chris Conley. Baseball today is brought to you by Marathon City Sports Center. At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cold drink, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together. For the best in Marathon, dinner, or getting together, come to Marathon City Sports Center, Highway 107 South in Marathon. 3, 4, and 5 to hit for Marathon, looking to take their first lead of the afternoon here in the bottom of the third. Competitive, fun baseball so far. Inside corner, strike one. They're calling balls and strikes. In a different era in baseball, just used to be different. Well hit, left field, over the left fielder's head and out of here. Drew Wolfel touches them all. That ball just kept going and going and going, carried out to left. One swing of the bat, and Marathon takes a 3-2 lead.
Now to play for the Red Raiders, the pitcher, number 6, Truthers.
Pitcher Truthers will hit now. Second happiest man in the ballpark after Drew Wolfel hit that home run to left. Thurs will go back out there in the fourth, and he'll be working with a lead. Question is how much? A leadoff home run to start the home third inning. 3-2 now. Thurs singled his first time up. There's a great old umpiring story about Giaco Giancarlo. Worked in the American League forever. He's working a Boston Red Sox game, and Ted Williams is up. And the opposing catcher says, "Come on, that was a strike." Giancarlo says, "Mr. Williams thought it was a ball." Here it's 2 balls and a strike. Off the handle, a fly to shallow left field. Shortstop is back. Truxton Brecker has the catch. There's the first out.
Now to play for the Red Raiders, number 24, Blake McCain.
Ted Williams had a season where he hit .350 and struck out only 9 times. You imagine that? 9 strikeouts for an entire major league season? Know the strike zone, one of the keys to good hitting. Blake McCain struck out his first time up. First pitch is outside to him. Up high, 2 balls, no strikes. Foul tipped. 2-1. When I was a kid, now I grew up in Brooklyn, then my family moved to the suburbs in Connecticut. And I was friends with, he was much older than me, but we waited for the school bus outside his house. Major League Baseball umpire Frank Pulley lived in Fairfield, Connecticut. The house he grew up in was his mom's house on the corner where the school bus would pick us up. He would come and stay with his mom. He'd forgo the hotel when he was working a New York Mets game. And he would sometimes come out and say hello to us while we're waiting for the school bus. Fouled away. In fact, the Pulley family had two Major League Baseball umpires. His younger brother, Frank. Frank and Terry were both Major League umpires. One worked in the American League, one worked in the National League. Back then, you were one or the other. This is fouled away. The count is full now to Blake McCain. Going to do some housekeeping at home plate till we see our next pitch. There's one out and one run in. A Drew Wolfel home run to left. To second. Kind of a tricky hop there. Black Damon stays with it and throws him out. There's the second out of the inning. I give Josh Lundgren credit, not rattled at all after giving up the leadoff home run. Battles right back and gets the next two outs.
Number 21, Owen Krauser.
Owen Krauser singled his first time up. Krauser was forced out at second on what looked like a double play ball, but the throw to first was wild, and it cost Auburndale a run. Takes strike one with two outs and the base is empty. Baseball is brought to you by Lead Car Toyota. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, and a state-of-the-art collision center. Lead Car Toyota, North 20th Avenue in Wausau. Pitch was outside and the count's even. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. On the first base side in foul ground. Not a lot of room over there and out of play. So we'll do a ball and two strikes again. Swing and a miss. Pitcher wins the battle. Josh Lundgren surrenders a home run to lead off the inning and then gets the next three batters. We've got a lead change as we go to the top of the fourth. It's now Marathon 3, Auburndale 2. This is high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Weeks Pub and Grill, located in Rib Falls. Open 7 days a week. Now serving breakfast on Sunday mornings from 8 to 11:30 a.m. A proud supporter of all Edgar athletic teams. Follow us on Facebook for our specials and upcoming events. Thank you to the Edgar community for your continued support.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
I'm Chris Conley. I'll tell you this. True Thurs right now is my player of the game. Gives up 2 runs in the first inning. Batting down the hatches in the second and third. He's retired the last 7 that he's faced. And now his team has battled back and staked him to a 1-run lead. It's 3-2. Here comes Sawyer Maslin.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Eagles, first baseman number 27, Sawyer Melson.
Again, Sawyer's got the big brace. That's got the look of a football injury, doesn't it? Just look at Sawyer. Sawyer plays football for sure. His gym teacher wouldn't let him graduate if he didn't come out for the football team. Playing baseball here on a June afternoon to start off the top of the fourth. Strike on the inside corner. Sawyer singled his first time up and was left at second base back in that two-run first inning. Swings at a pitch that was out of the strike zone, 0-2. Don't want to help the pitcher. Thurs ahead, 0-2, coming home. Breaking ball just missed. Catcher Braylon Schneider held that for a moment, wanted to frame it up for Big Blue. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him. True Thurs is absolutely rolling right now. He's like a hot knife through butter.
For the Eagles, the catcher, number 5, Brennan Welch.
Third strikeout for True, and you know what? True hasn't hurt himself, hasn't walked anybody. I mean, at all levels of baseball, the walks always seem to come around to score. They seem to bite you. Brennan Welch singled his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. You know what? If I'm one of the Auburndale batters, I'm calling for time. I'm waiting until I get in there. Want to try and disrupt pitcher True Thurs. Low, 1-1. Yeah, Thurs just looks like he's feeling great on the mound right now. Look at him, body language full of confidence, like he's in command of the situation. Fouled off down the first base side, out of play. We're brought to you by Marathon Flooring. Bring your home to the next level with a new floor, carpet, or upgrade from Marathon Flooring. Marathon Flooring, transforming your home from the ground up. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Little high. Tough pitch to take. 2-2. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Can't take that one. Back-to-back strikeouts for True Thurs. Devin Cherney hits with 2 outs and the base is empty. Bounced into a double play. Hit back to the pitcher his first time up. Shortstop Blake Underwood turned it at second base. First pitch to Cherney. Drops in. Strike 1. Thurs' pitch count is under control, too. He's worked efficiently after that long first inning. Strike 2. Thurs will bid to strike out the side here, and he's in the driver's seat, no balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off. It's a breaking ball that was going to get the inside corner. So Cherney with a defensive swing. We'll see another in this sequence. coming home again. Fly ball, foul territory over the dugout. Watch out, kids. Landed just behind the bleachers, a blind spot for our spectators who aren't seated. So Cherney has fouled off the last two that he's seen. Fly ball, right center field. Right fielder's over. Kunkel makes the catch. That's a 3-up, 3-down inning for True Thurs, who's in control of this game right now.
No runs, no left on base. The score after 3.5.
Thurs has now retired 11 in a row. And his team, Marathon, has a 3-2 lead on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
Working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all four of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us. Marathon's favorite bowling alley and family fun center is Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon. Birthday parties, nights out with the family, night leagues, dinner with the family, and so much more is all under one roof at Marathon Sports Center. Open for lunch and dinner on Wednesday through Sunday with a menu that includes burgers, pizza, nachos, Friday fish fry, and so much more. You'll love the fun, energetic atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch the big game and plenty of space for your next celebration or event at Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon.
Welcome back. A pitching change for Auburndale. Josh Lundgren is out. Brennan Welsh, who had been catching, will take over as the new pitcher. Devin Cherney, who had been at third base, is the new catcher. And Josh Lundgren, who had been pitching, moves to third base.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Red Raiders, second baseman number
7, 8, and 9 for Marathon. Trying to make this one-run lead stand up. Ian Shuda to lead off, reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. I'm Chris Conley. Glad you're enjoying this Division III regional finals game. Hardware to be presented to the winner of this one. Winner goes on to sectionals next week. First pitch from Brennan Welsh is low, ball one. Baseball's brought to you by Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota of Wausau, a full-service destination for all things Toyota, plus their state-of-the-art collision center on North 20th Avenue in Wausau. Count even to the ball and a strike. Couple of hops to shortstop. Throw across the diamond. Bang, bang, play at first. Got him. Truxton Becker got it over there in time.
15, Grant Sulber.
Grant Sulber walked his first time up. We'll give you the pitching line on the Auburndale starter, Josh Lundgren, who's still in the game, playing third base. Lundgren works the first 3 innings. 3 runs, 2 of them earned. He gave up 5 hits. Struck out 3 and walked 1. No wild pitches, no hit batters. And there's strike 1 to Salber. Great Lakes Cheese of Wausau has a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay culture, and much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Go to GreatLakesCheese.com and apply today. Count even to the ball and a strike to Salber. Fouled off down the first base side. Marathon owns the hit column 5-3. Both teams have committed an error. In a 3-2 ball game, a game that could tilt either way. Outside. I mean, the difference in the game right now is the outstanding pitching of True Thurs. Gave up 2 in the first and has been practically unhittable since. 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball to the left side. Shortstop deep in the hole. Couldn't make a play.
Now to plate for the Red Raiders, third baseman, number 4, Evan DeBrew.
Let's confer with the others in the press box. Hit or an error there? I think that was so deep in the hole that was going to be a tough play to throw out. I'm giving Sauber a hit. And a couple of heads here not in agreement. Evan DeBrew to hit. A fielder's choice his first time up. First ball swinging to center field, going over, reaching up, making the catch. Peyton Weinfurter. There's the second out.
Now to plate for the Red Raiders, right fielder, number 2, Quillen Kunkel.
Quillen Kunkel has a chance to join the 3-hit club today. A single and a double scored a run. Auburndale has yet to retire Kunkel. He hits here with 2 outs and a runner at first. On a line to center field, but it hung up just enough. Peyton Weinfurter's in center to make the catch. Marathon does nothing with a 1-out single. 4 innings complete. Marathon 3, Auburndale 2 on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Marathon 3.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
True Thurs is run back out there for the 5th inning. He has not allowed a base runner since the 2-run first inning. He's retired 11 in a row. Thurs will face 7, 8, and 9 in the Marathon order. Marathon's got to try and get some productivity from the bottom part of their order. I mean, we're in the 5th inning already.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning for Auburndale, right fielder, number 10, Russ Teska.
It's only a 1-run game. But it just feels like that 1 run could stand up. Auburndale has not done a lot at the plate. We're brought to you by Peterson Kramer Funeral Home. Committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Russ Teska from the left side. First ball swinging. First baseman's got it. Takes it over to the bag himself. Owen Krauser has retired Russ Teska.
Now to play for the Eagles, left fielder, number 8, Caden Jantz.
Here's Caden Jantz. Jantz was robbed his first time up. Hit a line drive that was caught by Evan DeBrew at third base. By rights, that ball should have been in the corner for extra bases. Strike 1. One of the keys to True Thurs' success is he's been working ahead to almost every batter that he's faced. First pitch, strike 1, makes the job a lot easier. Tapped off the plate. This is going to be a tough play. Bobbled, it's an infield hit. An infield hit breaks things up. Hit the ground in front of home plate with a lot of backspin on it.
Second baseman, number 15, Beck.
Got to be a hard play for pitcher True Thurs, who kind of got in the way of his third baseman Evan DeBro, who wasn't going to throw him out. A one-out infield hit. And Auburndale has some traffic on the bases for the first time in forever. Beck Damon to hit 0 for 1 today. Throws over to first. Runners back. Ball popped away from Krauser, the first baseman, but not far enough. In a one-run game, Auburndale cannot be overly aggressive. Can't be making outs on the bases here. Outside, ball one. I mean, in a one-run game, you wonder if Damon's going to try and lay down a bunt. No, the bunt's not on here. You do have your leadoff hitter in the on-deck circle, but you'd be asking him to deliver with 2 outs. Outside corner strike. Catcher Brayson Snyder framed that up perfectly for his pitcher. Probably got him a strike there, 1-1. Aimed a little bit, and it's down low. 2 balls and 1 strike. First time in a long time that Thurs has been behind one of the batters that he's faced. Little bit high. 3-1, and now a quick visit to the mound. This is something mechanical. Coach must see something that he wants to talk about. We're brought to you by the Copper Mug, Marathon's favorite place for holiday, festive, and local home decor. The Copper Mug, a local gem filled with excellent gifts for friends and family and a great selection of woodwork, handmade items, and much more. Find them on Facebook or stop by the Copper Mug in Marathon. That was a quick visit, and it comes in the middle of the sequence to Beck Damon. Long set, coming home. Strike. Coaches love that. Visit to the mound, next pitch is a strike, like the coach willed it into existence. 3-2. Here in the 5th inning, this is a big spot in the ball game. If Beck reaches, the tying and go-ahead runs are on base. Fly ball. This will be the second out of the inning. Shallow center, and Drew Woelfel makes the catch. Drew's got the go-ahead home run. He's got to put out there with 2 outs now. Peyton Weinfurter has one of the 4 hits for Auburndale. Yeah, you prefer him hitting with that runner at first base, not in scoring position. Weinfurter needs like a 2-out extra base hit. Inside corner, strike 1. Yeah, so I mean, Thurs jumped off track a little bit, got that quick visit to the mound, and he's thrown nothing but strikes since then. Throw over to first. Runners back. Another throw over. I don't know. Thurs has pitched so well. I'd like to focus on home plate instead of that runner at first base. You're going to need a double or a triple to bring him all the way around. The third out staring in front of you in the left-handed batter's box. 0-1 pitch is outside, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Thurs looks like he's working carefully to Peyton Weinfurter. Peyton's got a single and a fly out to center. 1 for 2 today. High, 3-1. Thurs is not allowed a walk today, but he's in danger of issuing one here. Judged to be low. Close one. Weinfurter walks, and there are runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting shortstop, number 3, Truxton Becker.
Truxton Becker to hit now. Reached on an error. He's 0 for 2 today. This is a big at-bat with 2 outs. True Thurs trying to defend a 1-run lead with traffic on the bases. Checked his swing, called strike 1 on the outside corner. Thurs steps off for a moment. Batter steps out. Now everybody's back in. Here we go. Just off the outside corner. 1-1. Marathon fans down the first base line had a different call in mind. That's outside, 2-1. The base runners aboard at first and second on via an infield hit and a walk. Up high again, 3-1. Josh Lundgren, now playing at third base, awaits in the on-deck circle. If the inning continues, he could be coming up with the bases loaded. And they are full now. Back-to-back walks, loads them up with 2 outs.
Now batting third baseman, number 21, Josh Lundgren.
So here comes the at-bat of the game. 2 outs, a 1-run ball game, and Auburndale has loaded the bases. What has Lundgren done today? He struck out and has grounded out to short. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Unless his team can flip the scoreboard, Lundgren stands to be the losing pitcher, so he can get himself off the hook in this at-bat too. Added incentive. Bouncing ball to third. Just got to step on the bag here, and the inning is over. Evan DeBrew has retired Josh Lundgren. Auburndale threatens but does not break through. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, and Marathon's 1-run lead is still good. 3-2. This is high school playoff baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
Find your next car, truck, sport utility, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Drive through their lot today to see rows and rows of vehicles ready to test drive. Or you can check out their complete inventory and see this week's featured vehicles at westsideservice.com. And check us out on Facebook. We're open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday or by appointment. At Westside, we service what we sell. Just a short drive from Rapid, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Find your next ride at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale, where we've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years.
The magic word of the game right now for Marathon is insurance run. They've got their 2, 3, and 4 batters, so their biggest bats are coming up this inning. Bottom of the 5th, and it's a second inning of work for Brennan Welch in relief. Welch allowed a single in his first inning of work, retired 3 of the 4 batters that he faced. Baseball is brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors.
Shortstop number 3.
Like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Go to ridgetopexteriors.com. You'll score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. Here's Blake Underwood, 0 for 2. His first time against Welch. Inside, almost hit him, ball 1. Outside, 2-0. Marathon would love a leadoff base runner. In 3 of the 4 innings, the first batter has reached. One of them a solo home run to left field. That big bat is the difference in the ballgame. And Drew Wolfel, who hit it, is awaiting on deck. With Wolfel's big bat on deck, Underwood probably takes a pitch here, seeing if he can work out a walk. And it's ball 4. A 4-pitch walk sends Underwood down to first base.
Center fielder number 11, Drew Wolfel.
If the lead holds up, we've got to have Drew on the postgame show, right? Got to give him a chance to talk about the home run, or else, I mean, he'd be insufferable at home. Dinner with his parents, that's all he would talk about. He's looking to bunt, and he's hit by the pitch. So the inning starts with runners on first and second.
Number 6, True Thurs.
True Thurs is 1 for 2 with a single. I believe that True is going to be asked to bunt these runners over into scoring position. Not everyone agrees. That's the beauty of baseball. How you play it is always open for debate. That nearly hit him. Goes to the backstop. A wild pitch will move runners into scoring position. Well, now the bunt is off. Auburndale keeps the infield back. I disagree with that. In a one-run game, I don't think you can fall further behind here. Got to try and cut this run down at the plate. Thurs is playing for contact, and he'll get that runner in from third if he does. Well hit ball to right field. Reaching up, it's over the right fielder's head. 2 runs will score. Thurs is having himself a game. Just stretched this out 5-2 with a bases clearing double.
Courtesy running for the pitcher at second base, number 14, Colton Stevens.
Colton Steelings will come in and be a courtesy runner.
24, Blake McCain.
So Thurs will get to talk about this on the bench. Thurs pitching star and now is heard from the plate. Here's Blake McCain. Boy, the game looks different after that big hit. Does it ever? Back towards us. Strike one. Five runs on 7 hits for Marathon now. Still nobody out. Low. So this inning started with a walk and a hit batter, and they both have come around to score. Gets away from the catcher. Runner advances to third base. With nobody out, a lot of ways to get that runner in from third. Wild pitch, pass ball, sacrifice fly, and with the infield back, a ground ball to the infield scores that runner from third base. Fly ball down the left field line and foul. It's actually a good thing. If that was caught by the left fielder, runner would tag, and Auburndale would fall further behind. Two balls and two strikes to big Blake McCain. Bouncing down the third base line. Fair ball. Going to be a tough throw. Safe at first base. Run scores. Still nobody out.
Now at the plate for the Red Raiders, first baseman number 21, Owen Krauser.
Devin Cherney with a wild throw. That is an error. It's an RBI regardless from McCain. That runner was going to score, breaking on contact. 3 more runs come in, and it's 6-2. Owen Krauser to hit. Looking to bunt, it's down low. Auburndale could be seeing their season slip away right here. A 3-run 5th inning. Still none out. And a runner at first. Bunt is on. Only plays to first base. Successful sacrifice.
Now at the plate for the Red Raiders, second baseman number 8, Ian Shuda.
Ian Shuda looking to drive in a run with a hit to the outfield here. Shuda is 0 for 2. He did get aboard on a fielder's choice and scored back in that second inning. Auburndale had a 2-0 lead. Marathon answered with single runs in the first and second, a home run in the third. There's 3 more runs in here in this inning. Wild pitch will move the runner up to third base. Brennan Welsh has uncorked 2 wild pitches in this inning. Way outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Baseball is brought to you by Scherer Construction. With an office in Wausau, Scherer Construction offers commercial and custom home construction expertise throughout Wisconsin. Check out their work online at schererconstruction.com. On the outside corner. Count fills up 3-2. Beg your pardon, 3-1 here with 1 out. If Shuda makes contact, you bring that runner in. Strike at the knees. Now we're at 3-2. Brennan Welsh, the pitcher, in his second inning of work, really needs to strand that runner at third base. Outside, ball 4. Runners on the corner, so the double steal possibility is in play. Timeout called. I suspect we're going to have a pitching change here. Well, let's see. Everyone's huddled up. Grant Salber is on deck, and he's been on base both of his at-bats, a walk and a single. Yeah, there's no pitching change here. These are smaller schools, so sometimes your pitching options are limited. Nope, a pitching change has been made. Truxton Becker, who had been playing shortstop, is going to take over to pitch. Pitching change here with 1 out and 2 aboard in the 5th.
Number 2 is not going to catch anymore. He's going to be in the infield. He's staying here. Probably third base.
Devin Cherney, we believe, is going to go out to shortstop, where Truxton Becker had been playing. And someone is getting on the catcher's equipment over in the Auburndale dugout. There'll be a new catcher here, too. And that will be the former pitcher, Brendan Welch. So Welch caught in the earlier innings, and he'll be asked to catch again here in the later innings, with an inning and a third of work in between. Cannot quite give you Brennan Welch's pitching line. He's responsible for the 2 runners on base. I mean, Auburndale's got nothing to be ashamed of if their playoff run ends here. They beat Wittenberg earlier this week 4-1, so that's a signature win for them in postseason. Just eventually you get to a point in postseason where there are no easy opponents left. Marathon's accomplished a lot this baseball season. Truxton Becker comes on to pitch. He'll face number 8 in the Marathon batting order.
Number 3, Truxton Becker. Batting for the Red Raiders, left fielder, number 15.
Find your next car, truck, SUV, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Just a short drive from Rapids, Point, or Marshfield, they've been helping people find their next ride for 50 years. Westside Service Auto Sales, Auburndale. Strike 1. Blake McCain's the runner at third. Ian Schuta is on at first. 1 out. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Kring's Cut Salon supports Auburndale athletics and teams. Good luck to today's game. Stop in at Kring's Cut Salon. Say hi to Amy and let her team throw to the outfield. Wild throw, gets a run in, moves a runner all the way to third base. The double steal produces. Say hi to Amy and her team at Kring's Cuts. Get a new look for summer. Kring's Cuts in Blenker. Double steal and an error, too, moves the runner from second to third. Inside. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, suddenly this game's been blown open. strike. To right center field. Reaching up and over the head of the right fielder, Russ Tresca. Double, and another run's in.
Now to play for the Red Raiders, third baseman number 4, Evan DeBrew.
Evan DeBrew will hit. A 5-run fifth inning. Just kind of feels like it's decisive right now. A generous strike one. Checked his swing, did not go. 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike. 1 and 2. We can now close out the pitching line on Brennan Welch, who worked 1 1/3 innings in relief of Josh Lundgren. Lundgren still stands to be the losing pitcher. He exited the game trailing by a run. Bouncing ball to third, and it's booted. Another error in the inning. Keeps the inning going. No out recorded.
Now to play for the Red Raiders, right fielder number 2, Quillen Kunkel.
Welsh gave up just 2 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. Didn't strike out anyone, walked 2 and hit a batter. Both the walks and the hit batter came in to score. To the top of the order, Quinlan Kunkel is the 9th batter to come to the plate for Marathon. He's first ball swinging to center field. Coming in as the center fielder Weinfurter. He makes the catch. 2 outs, though. The runner tags and scores. Kunkel gets himself a sacrifice and gets himself an RBI. Underwood started off this inning with a walk. Outside, ball 1. Don't look now, but the 10-run rule batter is in the on-deck circle. See if that comes into play. There are 2 outs here. That's way outside. Up high again. 3 balls and no strikes. Baseball is brought to you by C&D Auto Body Repair and Sales, your complete auto body repair shop. Free estimates, and they guarantee complete satisfaction. They'll work with your insurance company to make it easy for you. They do windshield glass installation too. Contact Chad and Dan at C&D Auto Body on County Road E in Arpin. Runners back on a throw over to first. Low, ball 4. The never-ending inning continues. Blake Underwood has walked twice in the 5th.
Now to play for the Red Raiders, center fielder, number 11, Drew Wolfel.
Well, if Drew Wolfel does what he's already done in the game, hit a home run here, this game would come to an early end. If Marathon can bump this lead up to 10 runs, the game comes to an early conclusion. First pitch to Wolfel. He's first ball swinging, and it's well hit. Left field, back. It's out of here. Game over. Wolfel's got 2 home runs, and the 3-run jack makes it a 10-run game. 12-2, Marathon wins. Hit that home run to about the same spot as his solo shot did back in the 3rd inning. Wolfel ends it on a 3-run blast. 12-2 is our final score. Baseball's brought to you by Still Willie's. Tired of the same old bar for food? Still Willie's is doing things differently. Bold flavors, fresh ideas, food that actually stands out. It's not even close. See you at the Still. And from major collisions to minor dings, Westside Auto Body in Auburndale can get your ride looking like its original self again. Call Tom at Westside Auto Body for a free estimate. Westside Auto Body, a professional collision and auto repair shop. Highway K in Auburndale. We'll be back to wrap up with our final line score in just a moment. A 3-run homer brings the game to an early end. The final score is 12-2. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house.
A 9-run 5th inning makes this a 10-run rule game. 12-2 is our final. I'm Chris Conley. Marathon 12 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. A great pitching performance for True Thurs and a great night at the plate for Drew Wolfel. 2 home runs, including a 3-run dinger that brought the game to an end. For Auburndale, their season ends with 2 runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors. Final score is 12-2. Up next, we'll go down to the field for the Merrill Steel postgame show, brought to you by Merrill Steel. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Back in a moment, repeating our final. Marathon 12, Auburndale 2 on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
It's the Merrill Steel postgame show. I'm Chris Conley. Just moments ago, Marathon 10-run to Auburndale. A 9-run fifth inning makes it a 12-2 final. Drew Wolfel has the most unusual thing in a high school baseball game. 2-run homer games are rare. The game-winning home run, a 3-run shot to left. They both went out to about the same spot. Did you know it was gone off the bat?
No, not for both of them. I felt good contact, and I just ran it out like any other play. Just happened to carry out.
This was a close game until suddenly it wasn't. Tell me about the feeling on the bench. This was a one-run game for a long time.
Yeah, you know, on the bench we were always, what our coach says, compete no matter what the score is. When it was 2-2, when stuff was going well, we had to compete, and if stuff was going bad, we also had to compete. So no matter what level the game was played at, it had to be competed.
Drew's got 2 hits today, and they're both home runs, 4 RBI, and a 12-2 win. Want to spend a moment speaking with the winning pitcher, True Thurs. True, that wasn't the best first inning of all time, but you did a great job settling in. What was the difference from then to the middle innings where I thought you were dominating?
Just going out there and competing. I mean, same mindset. It's always nice once you settle in and get thrown, and I don't know, I've always liked coming in out of relief. So to start, it's a bit, of a challenge for me, but, I've got great defense behind me that gives me all the confidence in the world to throw strikes. So I give all the credit to them because they let me play fearlessly. So.
In the postseason, a lot of the smaller schools, nobody's got enough pitching. Everyone would like one more guy. How did you feel when you knew you were going to start today?
I was really excited. I pitched last year in the regional final, and it was one of the most fun games I've ever participated in. So to go back out there again meant a lot. But like I said, we got a ton of pitchers. We're not like a lot of the other schools. We got 4 or 5 guys. Heck, Drew can even pitch if he goes out there, and we got confidence in him. So I'm really blessed to be a part of this team.
6 big days off now until a date with number 1 Stratford in Crivets. The regional champions this year, Marathon, 12-2 winners over Auburndale today. That's going to wrap up our Zaleski Sports coverage. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on the Merrill Steel postgame show. Good afternoon, everybody. Guys, give me an in the house before you're done.
You go first, okay?
Okay.
Wait. You go first, one second.
I'm Drew Wolfel.
And I'm True Thurs.
And we're in the house.
Guys, thanks a lot for coming over. Congratulations.
Thank you.